Okay, let's step backstage for a second. We see these huge stars like
Yeah.
Beyonce, right?
Absolutely.
And their performances, they just look flawless, like actual magic,
Mhm.
seamless.
But uh, behind that perfect illusion, there's always this kind of high stakes thing going on, fighting the unexpected.
Always. Live
Yeah.
performance is inherently unpredictable.
Exactly. So our deep dive today, it's based on this CBS News report. It details a pretty scary moment during Beyonce's Cowboy Carter show in Houston.
Oh, I read about that one.
Yeah. And it perfectly shows this, like, hidden reality.
He really does.
So picture this. She's up there performing way above the stage,
Right.
and her prop, this red convertible, it's part of this really complex rigging system.
Automated, yeah. Very high-tech.
And it just suddenly tilts midair.
Wow. Yeah.
Can you imagine? You could almost like feel the whole crowd just gasp. That split second of, wait, what just happened?
Definitely a heart-stopping moment for everyone, I bet, the audience, the crew, for sure. It's just such a vivid reminder, isn't it, that even with these super planned-out shows, there's always that live element, that unpredictability.
Absolutely. And what's fascinating is how these incredibly engineered systems, designed for precision, packed with safety features,
Redundancies and all that.
exactly, multiple redundancies, they can still hit these, well, unforeseen snags. This incident, it really does pull back the curtain on the massive, often invisible setup behind these mega tours.
Right.
It's not just the car, it's the rigging, the power systems, the emergency stops, the specialized teams.
Automation engineers, safety riggers.
All of them. Constantly monitoring, constantly rehearsing for, well, for exactly this kind of worst-case scenario.
So even a tiny glitch, a sensor issue.
Could be. Or a power flicker.
Yeah.
Something small can just cascade in a system that complex. And you see it immediately.
Yeah, when I first read about it, that image, the tilting car, that grabbed me. But what really stood out was Beyonce's reaction.
Her calmness, right.
Yeah, just pausing, saying stop. It's like holding tight. Is that something they're trained for specifically? Or just pure instinct?
Oh, that's a great question. And it's definitely part of the training. For artists at this level, emergency drills are rehearsed a lot.
Yeah, okay.
It builds a kind of muscle memory for crisis moments, It's not just about the singing and dancing, it's about stage survival almost.
Crisis management, yeah.
Exactly. And the report said the crew got her down fast, right? Safely.
Yeah, resolved in seconds, apparently.
Which wasn't luck. That highlights these critical immediate response plans. You're talking multiple layers.
Right, not just one person.
No way. It's the riggers on the hoist, the stage manager coordinating, the tech guys figuring out the fault, all instantly.
Okay.
The real aha moment here isn't just, oh, things go wrong. It's the sheer density of the planning.
The layers.
The layers, the backups, the constant real-time checks needed to make it look seamless. It's this whole hidden army of specialists making sure the show and the star stay safe and keeping the disruption minimal.
Just a moment, not derailing the whole concert.
Precisely. So yeah, this one single reported event, it throws the curtain wide open, doesn't it?
It really does.
Shows you the incredibly complex reality of putting on these huge live shows. It's way more than just the star and the lights. It's hundreds of people, intricate machines, complex software, split-second calls, all working together.
In sync.
Totally. And it proves that even with the best plans, that human element reacting to the unexpected, performing under that kind of pressure, it's still absolutely vital.
Yeah.
Every time they recover smoothly from something like this, it just underlines the immense trust involved, trust in those unseen teams.
That resilience is just, it's amazing. From her, from the crew. It makes you wonder, though, are these super high-tech stage things worth the risk? Or is it just, part of pushing boundaries in live shows now?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
But thinking beyond just this one scare, what does it really take for artists, for their teams, to not just bounce back from these totally unexpected moments? Right.
To keep going.
But to keep delivering what looks like a perfect show night after night after night. And maybe for you listening, how does knowing about these, intense behind-the-scenes saves change how you feel about that flawless show next time you see one?